Hello, I am Deadsalot142 and welcome back to another models replicas video where I show off robots that are made from Robot Wars or fan-made Robot Wars series, BattleBots and many other combat shows. I also show off my custom models off as well in these videos as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. We've got one BuggleBots model, one BattleBots replica, two Robot Wars replicas, and a robot from another fan-made Robot Wars show in it here as well, and the rest are custom creations. So without further ado, we're going to start off with the custom ones, and I'm going to start off with an upgrade with a robot I've upgraded. So you lot, if you've been watching Deadsalot Wars Series 1, you may be familiar with a robot called Rhubarb Custard. You might remember it was in Heat Sea. It fell apart. No spoiler. Spoilers, you haven't seen it. It fell apart in one of its battles. And I've completely upgraded the machine. This is the new Rhubarb Custard robot. It looks fairly similar to P1, I think, but instead of it's got 2 wheels instead of 4, it's a Rambot. It's a lot better design. I think I prefer this design to the old design. It's a lot better as well. It's also invertible, so you can run your way up. It's a lot cooler design in my opinion, this version of Rhubarb Custard. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this does. Maybe in Deadsalot Series 2, you know, or if we do a World Championship, they could represent France, this machine. So yeah, that is the upgraded Rhubarb Custard. That's the new version of it. I like that version. Well, I can move on to another one. It's not a success. It's kind of a successor to a team which is built by the same team in my series. You may remember a machine in Heat E called Chewy. It was a crusher bot, and now they made a new machine. This is called Death Grip. It's got a crusher at the top. It was quite a powerful crusher. It can crush machines. It can grip them and take it where it wants. Quite a good machine, this one, actually, to be honest. If we get a test subject, I know people use Danton King. I use Korean Warrior. It fits them quite well. Just do some damage as well. I think it's quite an interesting design. I like this one. I still have Chewy. I'm planning of doing an extreme series after season 1, where and I'm gonna team these up with Chewy, and they're gonna be tag team partners. The name Death Grips comes from it's a spell animation on the Death Knights in World of Warcraft, where they grip the enemies and stuff and pull them. So that's why it's called Death Grip, because it's going to be gripping the machines into death. Right, onto some brand new robots as well. Right, well, I'm going to show off this one. This was an attempt at a replica, but it failed. I tried to build Endgame, but it failed. And I decided to use the body and turn it into another robot. This is called Game Over. This is Game Over. I do kind of like it. It's a bit of a boring robot, but it's quite alright. This was meant to be Endgame. As you can see, I've got all the designs, but it wasn't too... I couldn't really fit the disc in it. It was too... it was too small for the disc, so I decided to instead of scrapping the body, reuse it and attach a flipper onto it. So I did attach the flipper. It's not a bad flipper, I don't think. Let's test it against Korean Warrior. It does flip him over, could do well, but I could see it being cannon fodder. But you never know, it could surprise us in Deadsalot Wars. They will be appearing in the New Blood, so you never know. Let's see how they can get on in the New Blood. Game Over. What other one should we move on to? Here's another one. You could say it's a bit of a joke robot, but I kind of like the design of this. It's quite weird as well. This is called The Work of the Devil. So yes, this is a robot created out of stuff from those like Lego creator boxes you can get. That's where I get most of my Lego from. It's a devil's head. It's a Rambot. It's actually not that bad, but it can easily get destroyed by spinners. I do like this design. They will be appearing in the Halloween special. Actually, I'll tell you this, the Halloween special will be part Extreme. I've rebranded the Halloween special to Midnight Terrors. So that's what the Halloween special is going to be called from now on, Midnight Terrors. It's got this Rambot. It's a nice Rambot in all fairness. It's got, yeah, but I can still also see this one being cannon fodder. But you never know. Could they surprise us? You never know. So that is the work of the devil. That machine's called. Here's another one. This is a sort of robot, kind of inspired by all robots now. Both World of Woodrow and the Bot Builder have robots. Both have a robot called Space Invader, which is obviously named after the game Space Invaders. And I kind of like the designs of Space Invaders robots, and I decided to make one of my own version of Space Invader because I kind of like the game. And this is it. This is my Space Invader robot, and I kind of like it. This is going to be a kind of sit and spin robot where it sit and hits a robot. The problem is it can fall apart quite easily. I kind of like this model. I like the lights and stuff. It's just I built this out of random pieces. It's got wheels as also. It's 2-wheel drive. It could sort of hit the robot, and it could do well, but it can be quite awkward to flip over as well, I think. Yeah, I kind of like this design. This is Space Invader. Well, now they're doing Deadsalot Wars. Actually, I'm talking about Space Invader. I may make another arcade-themed robot. Because I'm thinking of having a team arcade and have them in a tag team. So you know, they might see Space Invader in an arcade with a certain yellow ball of arcade game which likes to eat everything, which is Pac-Man. I intend to build a Pac-Man themed robot at some point, so because Pac-Man's a cool game. I like Pac-Man. Who else to show off? I'll show off this next one. This is a spinner. I kind of like this one. This one's called Mother Nature. It's got Mother Nature. I don't know why I called it Mother Nature. Just did, because she's the mother of destruction. Well, I don't know, but she's got a nice spinning blade at the front. It's quite. It's quite awesome actually. It could do some damage, I think. It could do a little bit of damage to some robots, in all fairness. Yeah, it's not a bad spin, I don't think. I designed this quite a couple of weeks ago, but yeah. Yes, and these will be appearing in the New Blood as well. So I wonder how Mother Nature will do in Deadsalot Wars. So that's Mother Nature. Just got 2 more custom models before I move on to the replicas. We'll move on to this one. It's a bit of a bizarre design, but I love it. You could say it's kind of inspired by the Bot Builder's virus robot from Robot Wars Omega. This is this machine is called Cuddles. Yes, these actually I called them Cuddles because they kind of look like a bear for some reason, and they look like these look like arms and look like they're cuddle machine. That's why I called it Cuddles. These will also be from Norway as well, so there'll be a Norwegian machine. It's got like grip machines. I quite like it. It's quite bizarre, but I love it. It does grip them quite well, and it can control robots quite easily. So if we get something like Korean Warrior here and just grip them with Cuddles, so obviously it doesn't cuddle with them, but I kind of like this design. What do you think of this? It is a bizarre robot, Cuddles, but I kind of like it. I like Cuddles. And just one more custom creation to show up before we get onto the replicas. This is a kind of robot I've had planned for ages. A couple of actually, when I was in Venice, I had a couple of names in mind last year of robots I wanted to make, and this is one of them. This is called T-Rex. I built this one. Well, this wasn't the initial design, but it looked like a T-Rex because of the arms. So I thought, and it's got a blade, so I call it T-Rex. It's actually it's quite a vicious blade as well. So we get something like Korean Warrior as my test subject. Yeah, it can knock them quite high in the air as well. This weapon is. I kind of like T-Rex. It's got some like saw wheels as well at the back. Yeah, it's quite a big boy. I think he will also be appearing in the New Blood as well. So yeah, I've got a couple good ideas for the new blood competition. It could be quite a good competition, that one is. That's also going to be part of Extreme Series. My Extreme Series after Deadsalot War Season 1. So that is all the custom models, and now we're going to move on to some replicas now. Time for some replicas. Right, who to show off first? Let's start off with the fan-made Robot Wars one then. I know I'm on for the fan-made Robot Wars. And I have made Grated Carrot. This is Grated Carrot from the Bot Builders series, the Robot Wars Omega series, which is a great series, by the way. I made a replica of his Grated Carrot, which he used the instruction from the instructions. But he did. Using his instructions, and I really love it. I expect quite high hopes for this. This is quite a destructive weapon as well. On Grated Carrot, actually, let's get something like this. Yeah, let's see if we can take something off. Yeah, it is quite a destructive weapon, this machine. I've selected this one for Series 2, so we will be seeing Grated Carrot in Season 2. And I love it. It's quite good. I expect high hopes for this of my Grated Carrot. Bot Builder, what do you reckon of my Grated Carrot model? So yeah, that's Grated Carrot from the from Robot Wars Omega. Next model is a Robot Wars model. Well, it's sort of a Robot Wars one, but well, yeah, this is Einor Jr. Now, it's called Einor Jr. because I tried to make Einor 5, but this one is way too small, so we get something like this. I mean, it's not that big, but if we get something probably like, let's just get Grated Carrot for size. Yeah, Grated Carrot just looks way too big compared to this machine. So instead, I've decided to call them Einor Jr., and they will be a middleweight in my series. This one, it does have a very powerful flipper as well, so if we get something like this. Oh, that was terrible. There we go, it's got quite a very powerful flip on here. I do like this Einor model, and I've actually been inspired to make it because I recently downloaded RA2, and there's a Robot Wars mod where you can play as all sorts of robots, and I've been playing as Einor, the red one. And I kind of like it. And I've had fun just throwing machines out the arena with it. And I decided to make one as well. And I like Einor. It's a very cool machine. And it's funny how in the classic series how they used to get thrown out the arena, but they're the ones throw most of the teams out the arena these days, isn't it? So all the other teams need wings these days, not Einor. It's quite funny. On to another Robot Wars replica. This is a Robot that applied for Series 9. This is Glitter Bomb. It's the Series 9, the one that was a reserve for Series 9, which didn't get used, which is a shame because I like the look of the Series 9 version of Glitter Bomb, so I decided to make it, and I'm quite happy with this model, to be honest. So yeah, this is Glitter Bomb. It's got double axes. I'm expecting high hopes for this one. It could do really well. So yeah, test the axes. Not quite ambitious. So yeah, that's my Glitter Bomb model from Robot Wars, well, Series 9, but they didn't compete in Series 9 obviously, but they were, like I said, they were a reserve robot. Another robot. This is a model from BattleBots. This is a machine that competed in the classic series. This is called the Crusher. I know it's not got a crusher. That's because it's a big Rambot. You might recognise this machine. It did compete on television. It did okay, I think. It's invertible robot. This is their season 5.0 version. I kind of like that. I'm actually really happy the way this one turned out, in all honesty. I mean, to be honest, I'm not that great at building wheels, but I think I've done an okay job with the Crusher. Have you heard of the Crusher? Any classic classic BattleBot fans? Have you heard of this machine? I think they compete on television. I'm not sure. They did compete to get some big names in BattleBots as well. And the final robot for this time is my Buggerbox model. I think this is one of my favourite models that I've built. I built this last night. This is Snappy. Yes, this is my Snappy model. So yeah, we built Snappy. I love Snappy. One of my favourite robots from Buggerbox. It's just a great machine. Just love the design and everything about it. It's got quite a good lift as well. What a fail. Now they actually flip him over. It's quite a good machine. It can get underneath robots quite easily. So he gets something like, let's use Dantonk here for a bit. You can easily get underneath him and just get underneath him, and that actually can flip something like Dantonk here over. Really powerful flipper. This one is Snappy. Yeah, that's my Snappy model. I really like Snappy. I can say I do love it. It can sell right as well. Yeah, I did this one last night. I made this one last night, and also I made the Crusher last night. I was going to try and make a robot from each series. Actually, fun fact, I didn't intend to make the Crusher. I actually clicked the random button on the BattleBots wiki that one came up, and I decided to make it because it looked like a cool robot, so I might as well. So yeah, and that's all I have for this time for the models video. So what did you think of all the models? Let me down in the comment section down below which ones were your favourites. Which ones do you look forward to seeing in Deadsalot Wars? I think Snappy probably will be in season 2. I like this one model. And Snappy, like I said, they're quite a cool robot. And yeah, so that's all I have for this time. If you did like it, give a like and do subscribe to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. I do enjoy making these models. They're quite good. It's quite funny because most of the times I've been doing this, there's been hardly any Robot Wars models. Most of them all my custom models. But now I've got a fair few of Robot Wars and BattleBots and Buggerbots. I've got a lot of robots I tend to make over the next couple of weeks. Some more fan-made Robot Wars. Well, robots from fan-made Robot Wars series, and also robots from I want to make some more from King of Bots, and also BattleBots and Robot Wars and Buggerbots, because there's just so many cool robots I want to make. There's one robot I want to make that I've been playing against in RA2. It's called Couch Potato. It's quite a cool design. I just love it. I know it's probably not going to do much, but I kind of like the design, so I might make it. I like making all sorts of designs that robot people will think to make, in all honesty. But anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. And like I said, let me know in the comment section down below what did you think of all the robots I've shown off today. And that's all I have to say for this time. I shall see you on Friday for Heat K of Deadsalot Wars. Bye bye.